Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Plan with Sammy. In today's video, I am planning the week of May 11th through May 17th in my Simplified Weekly Planner. And I am going to be using as some supplement decor, just what I have left of my Hand Can Plan Spring Advent Calendar stickers. And so let's go ahead and just jump on into this. I'm so excited because this is like my first plan with me in this planner. I don't think I've ever actually filmed a plan with me in a Simplified Weekly before, and so super exciting. So let's just go ahead and jump into this. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully I will remember to move my planner as needed. Also, I am just going to be using the Simplified Click Pen, and some like mild liners. I found these that I'll use probably, and I really liked this yellow floral washi from Moxie Life, and so I just kind of have a little bit of mixed odds and ends that I am going to be using. You don't have to use any stickers ever in any kind of planner, but I know Simplified is known for just like pen and paper, but I do want to add some stickers still to it. I will show you last week's spread. Sorry, I zoomed in and now I'm zooming out again, but this is what I did. And so I just wrote everything out. And I had these fun transparent floral stickers. I thought it'd be fun for like spring and Mother's Day. And so, and then it was just my black pen really. And so that is what we're doing here. But I do just want to show that like, use what you have, mix up what you have, and make it fun. So, sorry guys, I'm trying to find a good spot. Let's just go ahead and jump into this. I know in old Plan With Me's, I use my work stickers and I put work on every day that I work. But I'm not going to do that in this planner because I know I go to work every day. But we are in the last 2 weeks of school, which is really, really exciting. But because I do have my little highlighters, I think I'm going to use the green one for work stuff and the pink one for family and personal stuff. And so the first thing we have going on, I'm just going to highlight this line as good as I can. I don't know why I keep going over it because now that's like super saturated. And then I'm going to do another one right here. I probably should have just drew boxes, but it's fine. So my first work thing on Monday is my teacher bestie is leaving me. She got a new job at a high school, and I'm so happy for her. It's out of our district, which makes it even sadder because I'm literally never gonna see her. But I am super happy for her. But because she's leaving, we have to interview for her job. And as the department head, I get to sit in on those interviews. And so I'm just gonna write English interviews. And the first one starts at 7 a.m. So I'm just gonna write 7 a.m. I think my principal said we had 2. But I know for sure the first one starts at 7 a.m. So I'm just going to write that. And then later that night, it's going to be a long day for me at school. We have our student government banquet. I'm going to write that down. And that starts at 5 for me. I was going to say it starts at 6, but We're doing sweater fittings for the incoming officers at 5, and I have to be there for that. And then we're just going to segue right into the banquet at 6. And then that should go from 6 to 7. Plus cleanup. I probably won't be getting home until around 8 o'clock, but it's fine. So there's that. For dinner, I'll be eating at the banquet. But I'm just going to write mac and cheese, because that is what my family will be eating. And then that way my husband can just know that that is what is for dinner that night. I am going to write down my habits just so I can make sure those get done. And one thing, because last week, I'm not going to lie, I struggled checking in with my planner. I feel like that is one thing I've always struggled with, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people struggle with, is like we take the time to set up our planner, no matter how long it takes, depending on what we're doing with it. And then, like, we rarely ever look at it. Like, there's some weeks I'll set it up, and then I won't look at my planner until, like, Friday or Saturday. And I'm like, oh, my gosh. What did I do? Like, I really will ask myself that. And so, there are my habits. So, anyways, what I was going to say is I think I'm going to start setting an alarm until I get into the habit of checking in with my planner every day when I get home from work, so I can be better about that. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, for work, I need to get banquet decorations, which is just like tablecloths and stuff. And then I need to finish prepping my Animal Farm unit, which I'm so excited. We're going to be reading Animal Farm next year in 9th grade. And I have the bones of the unit. And I just need to finish, like, the extra stuff. And I think that is it. That is what we're going to focus on. Because I'm going to be so busy and I'm going to be mostly at work, I don't want to put too much there and stress myself out, because I've done that before and it's not fun. It's really not fun. I think, oh yeah, I wanted to put some of this washi here. I think that looks really cute. And it kind of adds some, like, color to the page. I know that's probably not straight, but it's fine. Okay, on to Tuesday. We are going to use pink because I have work. But after work, Emery has her last dance class for the season, which is really exciting. So I'm going to put dance class. At 6. For dinner, we're going to do tacos, because tacos is super easy, especially on dance nights. For my to-dos, once again, I'm going to write in my habits for the day. I feel like one of my habits should be planner check. That would be smart. Maybe I will add that. but not this week. I'm gonna try the alarm thing, I think, and then see where we go from there. Let's see. There's that. And then I do need... I didn't do anything for work. I'm gonna write update grades because the grades are gonna be due on Friday. So I want to give them like one last update before I have to submit them on Friday. And then I do need to buy, I didn't do this last week, but I need to get all of our tickets for her dance recital, which is on Saturday. And so get dance tickets. I didn't get them last week because we did not go to dance class. We had an eye appointment. My husband and I had an eye appointment. And of course, we had to take our kids. And we ended up not being able to make it to dance because it went so long. And it was just a bad scheduling conflict. We scheduled the eye appointment a year ago and nothing was on our schedule. And then we registered Emery for dance in the fall. And I didn't even think about what was going to be going on in May at that time. And of course, it's the night she had dance class. And so we missed it. And so I didn't get tickets, but that's fine. We're going to get them on Tuesday. I also, let me look at my goal to-do list. I'm going to write daycare payment and pay our first payment for the month, which will be our last daycare payment of the school year, which is exciting because daycare is a lot of money and I don't like it. So that looks good. I like that a lot, actually. On Wednesday, I feel like May is like the busiest month of my life. Like, people say that December is busy. I feel like May is busier. As a mom and a teacher, I feel like May is just so busy because we're wrapping up the school year. We have all these events. And then even as a mom, like, my kids have, especially Emery, because she's old enough to do stuff. She has all these things, and I just feel like I'm going to get busier the older they get. And so it's great. But on Wednesday, we have an awards assembly. Our principal, he asked us all to be there. So, of course, I'm going to be there to cheer on my kids. Getting awards. I'm really excited. This is the first award assembly I've been able to go to at my school because they usually, our old principal, she scheduled them during the day, like during the school day. And so like we would be teaching in class, and then down in the gym, there were a handful of students getting awards, and a lot of us teachers missed it because if you weren't on your prep, or if you didn't have someone to cover your class because you had to be down there to present an award, you didn't get to see it. And so I'm really happy that our new principal, he decided to change that. So it's after school. Wednesdays is our early out day. So we get out at 1:15. And since I have to be there until 3:15 anyways, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to this assembly. And I'm so excited. Oh, okay. And then I also feel like Wednesday is like the first day like I can breathe for a second. So for dinner, we're gonna do barbecue because it's gonna be warm this week. Barbecue grilled chicken, which means my husband is making dinner. Those are always the best nights for me. And then for to-dos, I'm going to write clean classroom. Classroom cleanup. And then laundry for sure. I need to get that done. Because I won't have time Monday or Tuesday. And I think that is good. So moving on to this side, before I forget, I am going to put down this. It's super cute. And I know you might be wondering, or maybe you're not, I don't know. When is she going to put down the stickers? I did this last week, but I wrote everything out first, and then I decided the placement of my stickers, and I felt like that was really helpful. So Thursday is, I don't have anything. I have work. It's actually my mom's birthday on Thursday. And so I'm going to actually write that. There are so many things that are getting stuck together. I'm going to use a little heart. A yellow heart because her favorite color is yellow. And I'm just going to write Mom birthday. And then there's these cute like little decals. That's cute. Ooh, and there's this sunflower piece. Do I want to use this? Her favorite color is yellow, and sunflowers are her favorite. I'll hold off on that because I have all these transparent stickers. And I kind of want to use those. And I think there is sunflowers in those. So we'll hold off on that. For dinner, though, on Thursday. That looks like a P. It's supposed to be a D. There we go. Kind of. We're doing spaghetti. Oh, I know what else is on Thursday. It's my Survivor watching night. So I'm going to highlight that in pink. So I'm glad I didn't put that giant sticker down. That was really bad. It's fine. I'm really excited for this episode. We literally have this one and then the finale. And I am kind of mad about last week. I don't know if anyone watches Survivor. That watches my channel, but I love Survivor. And this season has been so much. But last episode, I was so sad for those of you that do watch it that Ozzy got voted out. It was really devastating. So my top people right now to win is either Suri or Devins. And if you watch it, that should mean something to you. And if you don't, you should go watch it because the finale is in a couple weeks, or it's next week. So go watch it and you'll be ready for the finale and you can watch it. There's a lot of teachers at my school. Why did I write watch? It's because I'm talking about watching Survivor. I need to walk. Good thing we have Wyatt out. There we go. Anyways, this is real life, guys. This is real planning. Walk. Now I'm like subconscious. Okay, I wrote walk everywhere else. But anyways, I'm so sorry, you guys. The teachers at my school, there's a bunch of them. Most of them are in my hallway, which is amazing. But they all love Survivor. And we love it so much that we have a watching party of the finale at the school. Their first one was last year. And unfortunately, I was on maternity leave and did not have the energy to drive to my school to watch it. Like, that just seemed like a lot at the time with a 2-month-old baby. But I am going this year, and I'm really excited. But anyway, super fun. I'm excited. I need to do laundry. And I'm trying to think what else I need to do. Do I need to do anything else that night? I don't think so. So that's good. Okay, Friday. I don't have anything on Friday either. It is my grade cutoff. But I feel like I don't need to write that. So I'm just going to leave that blank. But I'm going to write down dinner, which we are having burger bowls, which are super yummy. It's basically, if you don't know what it is, it's a deconstructed hamburger. And for a base, we either use sweet potatoes, or I make my own baked, like, French fries in the oven with oil and stuff. Those are good. But we do that, so you have, like, a scoop of potato, and then you basically ground up hamburger meat and cook it and season it however you like to season your hamburgers. And then we put shredded cheese and lettuce and tomato and pickle on it. And then I make like a knockoff Big Mac sauce. And they're just really good. And so we're going to do those. I think that'd be something fun. We have been doing pizza on Friday nights, but I'm sick of pizza. Like, even this past week, we didn't order pizza, but my daughter wanted to make, what are they called? Bagel pizzas. And so we did that. And even that, I was like, I wasn't into it. But that's okay. So we're gonna take a break from the pizza. And it should be good. I think that's it. Oh, I'll write grading too, because grades are due that day, which means I need to update them before I leave work. Okay, now for my weekend, this is where I'm kind of sad, and I wish that we didn't have as many lines. So Saturday and Sunday could look like this. I know it's possible because I have used many planners like this with this horizontal layout that Saturday and Sunday have their own section. And so I wish they did that, but they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it. And I'm pretty sure I have a sticker for that. I do. Oh, so cute. Although, yeah, I'll just do that. I wanted another swirly. Actually, I am going to use the swirly. Because I don't really need to split Saturday or Sunday. Because Sunday literally is like go to church and recover. So we're just gonna split it like this. Could just draw a line down the middle. You could use a thin piece of washi. You could do nothing and just mentally know, like, this is this and this is this. But I wanted to draw or use this cute sticker. Where is my pink marker? There it is. So Saturday is Emery's dance recital. And so I'm actually just gonna do this. I'm gonna draw a big box. Like so. And then we're gonna write Emery dance recital. It's at noon. It actually starts at 12:30, but we have to be there at noon, so I'm just gonna write that. But that's cute. And then I think I'll put my dinner down here because that makes sense. And for dinner on Saturday, we're doing sloppy joes. And then I want to do my to-do list of fun colors. I think I'm gonna do yellow because I have the yellow stickers and stuff. And so for my to-dos, for sure, I'm gonna write in my habits. And then I'll do those three. So I have my walk. Night routine. Money. Reading. Scriptures and track food. And then I need to do grocery shopping. And I'll just do that in the morning. I think that will work out best. And then laundry. And then I did want to declutter a room on Saturday, and I feel like I can still do that with the dance recital. They said it's about an hour and a half, and so I think our plan is to be there, do the recital, and then I know last time she had her summer recital, we took her out to eat afterwards to kind of celebrate. So I think we might do that, but I think we might not go to like a big fancy place like we did last time. I don't know. I need to talk with my husband, but we do want to celebrate her a little bit though. And so we'll see what we do. But even with that, I feel like I'll have enough time to get these things done. And so moving on to Sunday. I have church. So we will write that in. Okay, and then I'm trying to think. I don't really have anything else that day. I don't think. Dinner. I'm gonna make shepherd's pie. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll write in my habit. Technically, Sunday is a rest day for walking, but I want to see if I can actually get steps in. I definitely been doing rest days, but I kind of want to see what happens when I push myself a little bit. Okay. So, you guys, this literally took me 30 minutes. That's not bad. Now we're going to do the fun part, which is add a little bit of stickers. So, I have this whole roll. Ooh, there are some flowers. Sorry. I have this whole roll of stickers. I had to do that for my mom. But then I also have these big ones too. So I think I really want to use the big ones where I can, because I really like these. They're cute. So I definitely could do one here. Let me see something. I don't want to like rub it down though. I do like that though. Maybe we'll rub it down. I just know that like once they're rubbed down, they're like impossible to get off. So I just want to be a little careful so I don't have any regrets. I really like this bookshelf one too. I'm sorry if I keep bumping the camera with my giant hair towel that's on my head right now. That's cute. I really like this one. I might use this for a journal entry. What other ones do we have? I really like the florals. They all have florals. I like this one. This one's cute. And I think if I do it at an angle, it's like laundry. I am doing my laundry. But not like that. Oh my gosh, come on. I love the daisies. That's cute. I just kind of like that there's daisies everywhere. Okay, let's look at these ones now. There's a big daisy. That's fun. And this is kind of where I go a little crazy with stickers, because it's just like a free-for-all. And I love this cat one. I'm going to show it to you. This sticker is my most favorite because I like cats. And she's just a queen. I think that might be all, folks. Let's see. There's a book one with daisies. But I don't know if I have any room for it. No, I don't know. I'm just like awkwardly. I'm just gonna awkwardly put it somewhere. Because it's just cute. And like this bow. He loves the bow. Oh, maybe we'll put that by dance class. That's cute. Oh no, we could put it by her. It's gonna rip. See? Told you, gotta be careful. I can put it by her dance recital. Oh no. There we go. That's cute. I like the bee one too. We'll put the bees by dance class. And I really like the bike and the house. I like all of them. My least favorite one's probably the lady reading, but that's because I'm not a big fan of people stickers. As you can see, all the people on this sheet are still on there. This girl's kind of cute. And that one. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a journal entry or something. But this turned out cute, you guys. And it's super simple. Hence the name, Simplified Planner. But let me know what you think. I love this. And I've loved just being able to write everything down. And like, I don't know. It's been fun. It's definitely also challenged me a little bit because it's out of my comfort zone. And so I like it. And I'm super excited for this week. We only have 2 more weeks of school. And it's kind of surreal. But I'm so excited to be done. But let me know down in the comments what's something you're up to this week. And don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my planning content here on YouTube. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.